Well, hey, how do you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? I'm going to be Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, even though I'm not having any whiskey products. What's going on, Tom? I've got 3 products here from Ty Iechyd Da Distillery in Springfield, Missouri, although none of the 3 are whiskey. Just kind of the way it worked out. I worked through these products here. I've got the Iechyd Da White Rum. It's an 80 proof rum. Let me show you that bottle there. Not a huge rum drinker, and I didn't want to go out and get anything, so I was working with ingredients I had. Kind of a simple highball. I've got the rum, some pineapple juice, and some club soda and sláinte. Damn, that ain't bad. If you would like this drink sweeter, you could add a simple syrup to it, or a sweeter soda pop like a Sprite or something like that. I didn't want it sweet. I just wanted something to cut the acid of the pineapple juice, which is the main reason I added the club soda. Using my Iechyd Da glasses. Damn, they ain't bad though. I'm tasting mostly, even though I've got 2 ounces of liquor in there, I'm tasting mostly pineapple juice and club soda. You get a little bit of that rum in there, but it hides it well. I was looking for a light, refreshing cocktail, right? Or highball, if you will. It's one of those things. A highball is a cocktail. A cocktail isn't necessarily a highball. And there's not really any hard and fast rules in place, right? I mean, there's some, guidelines, right? A highball is typically served in either a taller, short cylindrical glass. I haven't had anything to drink yet, so I just have trouble with that word. But it doesn't necessarily have to be. But it is typically a mixer and an alcohol, and there are some exceptions. For instance, Screwdriver is a classic highball. Rum and Coke or Jack and Coke, those are typical highballs. But so is a Harvey Wallbanger, Tequila Sunrise, so there are exceptions. Here I've got 3 ingredients: the rum, the pineapple juice, and the club soda, making it a highball. I'm not typically a fruit juice cocktail guy, but I had that pineapple juice and I kind of thought it would pair well with the rum, and it really does. And I added just a little bit I had maybe a shot of about an ounce of the club soda, just to give it a little fizz, and again balance the acidity of the pineapple juice. I had to pick up this rum a while back for a and a Chaser podcast. Yeah, that is nice, actually. My wife doesn't drink much, but she's been having just a little bit here and there. I think that's something she might like with that rum. She just wanted it a little bit sweeter than I've got it here. So I'd probably add Sprite instead of club soda if I was making it for her, or maybe even ginger ale, kind of depending. But you don't really taste the rum in here. That pineapple juice hides it well. When you finish this cocktail up, we'll get to cocktail number 2. All right, I'll be right back with cocktail number 2. Well, sláinte, and I'm back. Cocktail number 2. Let's put the rum bottle away and bring out the Agave Spirit. So yeah, it isn't technically tequila, because this was made right here in Springfield, Missouri. It's their Agave Spirit. They're Blanco. And again, I picked up this bottle for a Chaser podcast. This is an 80 proof. Agave Spirit. So here's what I did with this. Very simple again. Is I almost forgot I had this stuff. I've had it for over a year, so I had to check to see if it was still good. And it says it's Best by 02 of 25. So anyway, so this is their smoked spiced pear shrub, a preserved cocktail and soda syrup. So I used, it says to use about a half ounce, so I used a half ounce, 2 ounces of the Agave Spirit, half ounce of the shrub, and about an ounce of the club soda again. Forgot I had it. I do like these shrubs. Kansas City Candy Company does some great stuff. Remember, I was hanging on to that one because of the smoked spiced pear, until we got into more into fall and winter last year when I got it. Got it about August of last year, and then I kind of forgot about it until we got almost to the end of the season, and various other reasons it kind of got forgot about again. So I said, well, let's pull it out now. So a shrub, the exact definition, to be honest, I don't remember, but the ingredients are pears, white wine vinegar, because you get that tartness, that sour, that vinegar note, red wine vinegar, sugar, mixed peppercorns, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom, and clove. And pears, of course. I don't remember if I said that or not, but let me show that to you. I do like them. I kind of forgot about it, though, to be honest with you. I had a lemon one, too, and I went through that one, but I kind of forgot about the smoked spice. That's a hard one to say, man. And I'm only just into one cocktail so far. Using my other Ty Iechyd Da glass. Unfortunately, my third cocktail won't be in a Ty Iechyd Da glass. But I had the two, so I thought I'd use them both. This is more of an old-fashioned glass. I like that other shape that I had. I don't know what the proper name for it is, but I like to use it mostly, in all honesty, when I have their whiskey to drink neat. Because you pour a couple ounces in there and it just hits that right spot on that glass. It's just beautiful, man. Yeah, it's not bad. I need to keep using this stuff. I need to come up with some other cocktails with this shrub here. Like I said, I bought it in August of last year. Actually, that's not true. I didn't buy it. My wife bought it for me in August of last year, and we bought 2 bottles, so I finished the other one, but this one kind of got forgot about. I initially thought the flavors would probably go better in fall and winter, but the truth is, it works with about anything. Thought I'd see how it went with this Agave Spirit, and it's not bad, man. The truth is, with that shrub in there, that smoked spice pear, I don't really taste the alcohol in there, to be honest with you, and I've got a good solid 2 ounces in there. That vinegar kind of, that little bit of sweet and tartness kind of hides that very well. Let me finish this up. All right, and we're going to take a short break, and I'll be right back with cocktail number 3. And like magic, I'm back. The magic. Anyways, I digress. So I went classic on this third cocktail, using their Songbird Gin, or their Goldfinch Songbird Gin. It's a gin finished in Sauternes casks. Now this one is at 47% or 94 proof. Our Goldfinch Sauterne Cask Finish Gin was the first release in the Songbird series. Our bright, fresh gin evolved in the Sauterne cask, developing both wood and wine character. The result is an intriguing liquid, smooth and velvety, yet light and bright. I'll be honest with you, I've never been a gin fan, and over the last couple of years, I've been trying to find an appreciation for them. And what I have found is that there are some that I like more than others, and I still prefer whiskey over everything else. But what I really like, oops, hit the wrong button. All right, there we go. But the gins that I tend to prefer are the anything aged, right? Anything oak aged. Thompstown has a great oaked gin. I like that whiskey barrel, but this one is a Sauterne cask, and it's very nice. And I think for me, some of the oak kind of mellows out some of them botanical notes, if you will. And you're going to get some juniper in whatever gin, but some of them are more juniper forward than others. I've noticed that I do prefer those that balance those juniper notes with a lot of citrus and maybe a little bit of spice. So here I'm having a classic dirty martini, using my blue cheese stuffed olives that my wife picked up for me. Oh, that's nice. I'm a dirty martini guy, and typically I do prefer vodka martinis, but I do enjoy this one. Oh, mercy. Oh man, that's nice. That's very nice. That's very nice. Wow. I do like a martini. Like I said, typically I prefer a dirty vodka, but I've been gaining an appreciation for gins. And this is going to sound odd because I just said I prefer the barrel gins, but also I found I really enjoy the Navy Strength, very overproof gin. And for some reason, that extra alcohol tends to work for me. But yeah, the Navy Strength gins that I've had one from Still 630 out of St. Louis that I really enjoyed. It wasn't barrel, but boy, that Navy Strength was just awesome. So maybe it's just a higher octane I like. I don't know. But again, the thing is, I have to be in the mood for gin, right? I gotta, oh, martini sounds good right now. Because I really am a whiskey guy at heart. That's what I grew up drinking. That's what I enjoy the most. Those are the flavors I can decipher the best. And about 2.5 ounces of the gin in here. Martini is typically about 2.5 ounces. It's a 3-ounce cocktail, so it's a 3-ounce cocktail. So you use 2.5 ounces of your gin or vodka, and then 1/2 ounce of traditionally dry vermouth. I don't use any dry vermouth in this. It just has the addition of the olive juice. Now, some folks will still add that vermouth to the olive juice on a dirty. I don't like it. Some want to, rub it on the inside of the glass or do all sorts of fancy shit. That's not me, man. I like to think I make a nice cocktail, but for me it's about rustic, right? I want to do, you know, I never want to be that guy that has to explain to you in 100 different ways how I put this cocktail together. For me, the best cocktails are very simple, so rustic is probably the best way I can describe my cocktail style. If anything in your description sounds remotely pretentious, I'm not going to do it. That is not me by any stretch of the imagination. I want it very simple. Especially again, most of the cocktails that I make are very spirit or booze forward, whether it's a martini, a Manhattan, or an old fashioned. So that being said, you want to showcase those spirits. You don't want to cover them up. You want the ingredients you're adding are meant to enhance and lift them up, not to cover them up. It's like a good supporting actor, right? He's not stealing the lines from the star, but he's making the star look better. And that's kind of the cocktails I like to make, is I want to make that star look better. So if I'm adding something to whiskey, gin, vodka, agave spirit, whatever, I want to add that, and not in the hopes of not covering it up, but adding to it, and lifting it up. Again, especially in a classic cocktail like this. Damn, that's good. Anyways, I digress. I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, even though I didn't have any whiskey this evening, so I'm going to skip right to the end and say all around good guy, Slancher.